Hello, beautiful people. My name is Olaomi, but you can call me Ollie. Welcome to my channel, BWF. I'm an artist based in Nigeria. I'm currently doing my MBA, and I'm also currently unemployed. This is my first official YouTube video. I'm scared, but I don't know what or how to do this. But I'll have fun and leave the rest to God. So I wanna briefly talk about my background, specifically my art background. So I didn't go to an art school. I started drawing by tracing from coloring picture books when I was in primary school. But then I dropped it for a while and then got into it, got back into it in high school. But I didn't take it seriously because my parents didn't think, an artist was reasonable employment or a stable employment that would give you good income. So I dropped it after a while because my parents wouldn't really support it, but then I got picked it up again in university. This is when I started posting on Instagram, but it didn't get traction, so I stopped again. But I still drew as a hobby while, you know, focusing on my bachelor's degree in economics. Yeah, I studied economics for my bachelor's degree, and I regret it. Actually, I wish I did something else. But here I am. Uh, so I started posting on TikTok too after graduating, and just this was all just for fun. I wasn't really taking any of this seriously. So I started posting on TikTok, and yeah, I just kept going. I just kept posting on TikTok, having fun, and then I decided to start a YouTube channel. I started it way back, but I hadn't posted anything on YouTube yet. So I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna try. So the first YouTube post was a long form video. I posted it, then I deleted it because it didn't do well. It only got 3 views at the time I posted it, and I still didn't understand how YouTube worked, and I didn't understand the algorithm at the time. So I just got frustrated and I stopped, and I focused on posting shorts, and my shorts did really well. So I decided to just keep going, and but then I decided to face my fear and decided that I think it's time for me to post a long form videos and take art more seriously and not just do it for fun. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna take this seriously. I'm gonna just have fun and just go with it. So this is the decision I made. This probably won't go viral, but this is me, and this is Claude, my OC, the one I'm currently drawing. So let's talk about Claude. I've had a lot of OCs over the years. Most of them I just made them just to fill a mong. I didn't really have I didn't feel a connection. I didn't feel anything. I just made them, the spur of the moment decision. So this is Claude. He's a clown. He's my clown OC. I made him recently, and I just immediately fell in love with him. I love his color scheme. I love his character, and I just connect so much to him for whatever reason. I'm enamored by him, and he's not my only OC, but he's my favorite OC. So I'm using Clip Studio Paint for most of my illustrations. I used to use Kuda, but I stopped. So yeah, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I use some of the default brushes, but there's some other brushes that I got for free. I might link them I might I don't know. I don't know their names actually, but I might put them in the description so that you can, try them out or check them out. But yeah, so this is my OC, Claude. As I said, a clown OC. I don't know what to say. I don't. This is my first time, so I don't know what I'm doing or how I should be doing this. But yeah, I guess this is it. I heard rumors. I don't know if it's true that YouTube doesn't really pay, so I don't know if this is an endeavor I should go in head first. But I'm here, so let's hope for the best, I guess. So as you can see, his color scheme is primarily bluish purple, but I wasn't really happy with this shade of purple, so I kept tweaking it. But Claude's style or his color scheme is primarily purple and pink. He has blue hair, but it's just to like break the color. But he's mainly 60% purple, I think 30% pink, because his full body, he has the ball on the top of his head is also, I incorporated it on his shoes too, so those are like pink and blue, just to make the whole design more cohesive and make more sense, I think, just to make it appealing, visually appealing. So he's 60% bluish purple and 40% 30% pink, and 10% the other accent colors, which is the face makeup, the red clown nose, and his blue hair, which is also incorporated in other aspects of his design, which is his shoes. But this is just part of this is just like a bust. So I've already drawn a full pose. I might show that to you guys some other time. But yeah, this is him. The inspiration behind him is I just was scrolling through Pinterest and I came across this bunny toy that had this clown makeup on, and it had the hat. So I was like, what if he had a human form? What if this plushie had a human form? And that's how Claude was born. And also, I've been watching a lot of Static Wool. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. So she has this clown OC also, and I was like, I took some inspiration from that, and also the plushie that I saw on Pinterest, and that's how he was born. And after that, I just kept drawing him over and over again and tweaking his designs, not too much, but enough to at least make me kind of satisfied. So this is, at this point, I'm changing the line art color and adding a background. I'm not very good at backgrounds, so I just go with something simple, shapes, shadow, or just doodles at the back. I don't really do much, but I'm still learning how to do backgrounds to be able to make my characters a little bit more visually interesting. But I like the contrast between the blue, the purple, and the yellow background. I think yellow should be a close complementary color, so that's why I chose the yellow color for the background star design. But yeah, that's that's basically it. I don't have much to say about the process. I just sketch, and then I don't really clean up my sketches. I do line art with a pencil brush because I like the texture of pencil. So the same Brushes I use for the line art, which is a pencil brush. I'll also use it for the rendering because I really love this papery texture to it, because I'm mostly a traditional artist. I love traditional art. I do most of my art traditionally. I decided to start this YouTube video with a digital art of my OC, but I do a lot of traditional art. I can't record them because my camera is not all that good when it comes to picking up paper and pencil and marker, but it's okay with like a tablet screen. I'm still trying to figure out how to go about this, but I primarily use the same pencil I use for line art for most of the rendering. I also use a color pencil. I'm gonna put all of these in the description if you guys are interested, or if you guys are not. But still, I use pencil, default pencil, and some pencil brushes I got from the Clip Studio assets. So I really like I said, I really love the pencil texture, the texture of traditional art. So I always want to incorporate it into my traditional art too. That's why I use pencil for sketching, lining, and also rendering, because I really love that textured look. And I also don't like using complete black. As you can see, for the lining and rendering, I love using multiple colors. Even in my traditional art, I don't like using black straight on. I used to, but then I discovered that it kind of makes the art look a little not colorful, just really dull. So I decided that I'm gonna use colorful line art instead, and I really like how visually interesting it makes my art look, instead of having this monotone color all over the same thing over and over. So that's what I'm doing for the nose. Instead of using a black, I'm gonna use dark pinks, maroons, purples, and dark blues. I'm not gonna use complete black because, again, it makes the art look really boring. And I actually love how this turned out. I used a mixture of the line art pencil that I use and a color pencil brush that I got from Clip Studio Assets. So that's what I'm using right now for rendering his nose. I really love these little aspects of Claude's design. They're so much fun to do, and he's generally very fun to create, maybe because he's a very visually appealing character to me. But yeah, I also make use of an airbrush tool to get a softer look. Although I don't have a particular rendering style or process, I go with whatever. I just go with the flow. I do whatever. I don't really have a process or a standard rendering steps. I just have fun. Actually, I just add color. If it looks good, I'll keep on going. If it doesn't look good, I'll just stop right there. So that's how I render. I don't actually have an explanation, but like I said, I make sure it gives off this almost traditional look, with the texture and everything. I really try to emulate my traditional style to my digital, although my traditional style is really different from my digital art style, but I try to incorporate as much as possible into both mediums. So I don't know what to say anymore. He's a clown. That's he's a typical clown design. The face paint, the you know poppy colors, the bright, loud colors. There's nothing much to say about Claude's design. So I don't at this point I don't know what to say. So I think I'm just gonna allow you guys to watch the the rendering process, and if I have something to say, I'll come back up and say something. But at the moment, just no more yapping. Back. So at this point, I decided to lock in with the rendering and decide to go full on digital. I stopped recording at this point because it was it was a bit intimidating. So I decided to just drop the camera and just focus on the rendering process and just have fun. And that is exactly what I did. I was screen recording, thank God. So I have footage of it. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to edit time lapse videos. I don't know how to go about the editing for not just these videos but like all my YouTube videos in general. I'm so used to the TikTok format, so I don't know how the long format videos go. So I hope you don't find this, I don't know, boring, or I don't know, maybe all over the place. So yeah, then finally at the very last ending, I decided to record again, and I used the multiply layer to add shadows. I didn't like the shadows over here. These look weird, so I take them off completely. I prefer just the shadow under. I didn't really think about the lighting, so I just thought, you know what, I want his face to still be very visible. So what the light is probably gonna come from somewhere on the upper corner, and it will be shining down on his face. So there will be like a shadow underneath the ruffles in his neck. So I was like, I think that would be better, that there just be shadow under. And then I love this border effect on Clip Studio. I use it a lot, actually. I really love it. In my traditional sketches, I use a white acrylic paint marker or a white gel pen to like outline the character to make him stand out from the background, and that's exactly what I did. And Clip Studio has this, and when I discovered that they did have it, I I never stopped using it. I never stopped using it since that time, and I've been using it ever since. So yeah, this is my OC Claude. This is my first official YouTube video, and I I have no idea if I did well. I Please leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, so that I'll know that, I don't know, this video is entertaining. Or if you have any maybe if you have any, suggestions on how I can improve, you guys can leave it down in the comments. I'm gonna try as much as possible to do better next time if I didn't do so well this time. So just, I don't know, I guess this is it for me. But yeah, just subscribe, leave a comment. A comment would be very much appreciated, please. I would love to know how this video did, and I would love some of your suggestions on what I can do for my next videos, or what I should improve. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you got to this part, to the ending of this video, thank you for staying for so long and hearing me yap about stuff and talking about stuff that I don't know. But if you stayed this long, thank you so much. Welcome to my family, and thank you again. So this is a time-lapse video, just to say goodbye, because I don't know what I'm doing. But thank you for staying this long. Bye.